Hi, my name is Catherine Went with Syscon, and thanks for taking a moment of your time. Today I wanted to talk with you about the new retention rules. They're not exactly new. They've been out for a while. They're not new to 2025, but there are some fairly new rules for reporting retention on financial statements. And beginning with 2024, we began to see on the year-end CPA compilations, we began to see some of the new rules come into effect. This was also a very hot topic at the CFMA Cafe Connection Board, as well as the annual conference. And it does look like that although the CPAs have been pushing back on these changes, they're kind of meeting with a brick wall. So a lot of topic about how are we going to get those out. And I think we're going to see much more of this in the 2025 compilations as this year comes to an end. So there are several nuances, but in a nutshell, the overall concept is this. When you finalize your over-under billing, your work in progress, some of your jobs are underbilled, which is considered an asset, and some of your jobs are overbilled, which is considered a liability. It's also possible that some of the underbilled jobs have retention going on, and for those underbilled jobs, you haven't actually billed them yet, so the retention portion of that underbilling dollar amount is actually misleading when it comes to the bank or bonding information. So the goal is to look at the underbilled jobs and determine what portion of that amount for the adjustment would have been considered retention and then back it out. This lowers the underbilling number and that impacts your P&L, your income statement, as well as your balance sheet. So for the CPAs that are following these new guidelines, they have footnotes in the financial presentation to clarify, but that's only helpful if the banking and bonding companies understand these new rules, as well as the owners who are trying to make sense of what they're being given. For the internal financials, we are not booking those as adjusting entries. These are strictly for the financial presentation and footnotes in the CPA's information. I think we are going to see more and more of this in 2025, so it will be good to stay connected with maybe CFMA or other organizations that are helping educate people, and to be sure to ask these questions of your CPA, whether they're choosing to do it, how did they get the number? And if they're not choosing to do it, why not? All right, so lots to consider as we come up for these last few weeks of 2025. The rest of our article is posted with this video. Thanks for your time, and have a great rest of your week.